Hi, Darla here with droidforums.net and our sister site, note2forum.com. Wanted to do a quick video review of the Galaxy Note 2 as a follow-up to the review that I posted in the forums yesterday. This review will be primarily just to highlight a few of the features that I liked about the phone. I was able to pick up this device through Sprint last Thursday, and I've definitely enjoyed playing with it over the last few days. Great device in my opinion. One of the first things that I wanted to point out was the stock SMS app. Nice feature to have on the phone versus having to download a third-party SMS app. You get of course, your conversation list at the bottom, but really what I liked was some of the features built within the app. The ability to schedule messages, but also some customization. You have the ability to edit your bubble style for both incoming and outgoing messages. You can select a background, and it can be a custom background, an image that you take from your camera, image from your gallery, or there are several preloaded options as well. Split view was nice if you use the phone in landscape mode. And then also the other thing that I really liked was the preview message. If you didn't wish to see your message scroll across the notification bar, uncheck this, and it's more of a privacy feature, but it just tells you new message received. And then again back, and if we turn it for landscape mode, get your conversation list, and then as you pick, you can scroll through various conversations. So anyway, that was kind of a nice function to see built in to a stock app. Next thing, you do notice the buttons slide up at the bottom. The only button at this time that has additional features if you press long press is of course the home button, and that pops up your recent apps. You can clear those off one by one, or you can hit the trash can and it'll clear your entire list. You also have your Google Now button as well as a task manager. For your task manager, you are going to see active applications, see what's downloaded. You can uninstall from here, and it does show you if it's installed on the device or the SD card. Your RAM usage, if you need to clear memory, and then of course your storage based on the device itself and that on the SD card. One of the big drawing points that has been with the Galaxy Note 2 is the ability to multitask. We do not have, on the US versions, as I understand it yet, the ability to view multiple apps in the multitask windows, but hopefully we'll get that feature in an update. But we do have the ability to view pop-up videos, pop-up internet browser, and of course pop up the S Note when the S Pen is removed from the device. So the first thing I wanted to show you was the pop-up browser. I use it primarily when I'm in the forums, browsing through the threads, but you can use it with email, whatever you get a link in that you're wanting to check out. It's a quick way to do it without backing out, copy-paste, going into another browser. So if I select a link, of course I get the pop-up box asking me which browser I'd like to use. In my case, I'm going to take the pop-up browser. Gives me a small screen. The screen is movable. It can be full screen. X is of course to close it out, but you're able to scroll, pinch and zoom, and so definitely a nice functional browser, which again allows you to stay on this screen and keep reading, maybe compare, however you're needing to use it. So I thought that was a pretty cool function. So we'll close that and back out. The pop-up video pretty much works in the same manner. It'll show you what videos you have. Pick this down here is going to be your pop-up button. Back, again, the video itself is movable. If you wanted to close it out, it's just a tap, which pauses, and then you have your X. If it's a short video, which this one is, it will automatically close itself out when it's done playing. And, of course, I say that and it doesn't. It's gone. Lastly, for pop-ups is, of course, the S Note, and that's when you remove the S Pen from the device. Again, it is movable, full-size screen, close and save. You have the ability, to edit as you need, erase, and then, of course, you can save it and access it later. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Since I am using a third-party launcher, I do not get the Page Buddy page pop-up, but I do get recommended shortcuts for my S Pen in the notification bar. If I wanted to go to the S Pen page or to the S Buddy page, just tap on that button. It will then, of course, take me into my TouchWiz launcher, which adds Page Buddy as a page on the launcher. So it is there. I can just return to my desired home by pressing the home button. And of course, if you had that selected as default, you wouldn't have to go through the pop-up box. But anyway, again, nice function to have. Same thing with, and I'll show, when you put the pen away, your recommended apps also go away. If I plug in a set of headphones on the phone, same thing, I'll get the pop-up in the notification bar, recommended shortcuts. This here is to the Page Buddy page, again on the TouchWiz launcher. It's going to show me the video player, stock music player, recommended apps. Alright, and back to my home screen. And again, when I unplug, it goes away. That's primarily I think some of the main features that I really liked. Trust me, there's so much about this phone that somebody could just keep going on and on, but I wanted to keep this short. Lastly, though, I don't know if you can tell, but I have several phones laid out here with me. I know we've seen some size comparisons on several devices, but I thought I would also show size comparisons on a couple of the other phones that may not have been showed. For one would be the Razr Max. Quite a bit taller for the Note 2, but the Max is a little bit wider. I should say thicker. It's certainly not wider. But screen-wise, I think they're both comparable in what you look at and see. The Samsung Note 2 is running on 50% brightness, and my Max HD is running on 100%. But both great devices. Of course, we've seen the S3 compared to the Galaxy Note 2. So, the Galaxy Nexus. Again, it's a little bit thicker, but definitely not as wide or as tall. I joke because it's almost like the Galaxy Nexus is the same size as the actual screen of the Note 2. And then lastly, the Note, original Note. Pretty similar. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Definitely check us out in the forums if you guys have any questions. And if you get a chance to check out the device, I definitely recommend it. Thanks.